What do women want? The million-dollar question. As a man, you are always wondering why women don't just come out and tell you what they want so you can learn how to attract women. But it's not that easy. If you knew how to attract women, it would become repetitive and boring. Then, you wouldn't be able to spot that special woman out of the millions that are out there. So, as a woman myself, I am going to tell you exactly how to attract women and talk a little about the different behavioral traits of women and men. If this is your first time on my website, please feel free to explore all my other blogs, as my studies are based on coaching thousands of men on how to attract women, interviewing thousands of women all over the world, licensed certified coaching, and studying human behaviors and emotional intelligence. As you can see, I'm not just a coach writing a blog. My content is based on fact, and though you might not always like what you read, it's the truth. My goal is to help you to understand how a woman's mind works, how she thinks, and how to gauge her attraction for you. If you follow the steps I will share in this article, the woman will either make a move on you or become more open to communicating with you in a way that shows her interest for you. Attracting women. 2. False beliefs that men have. What do women want? All men have asked this. Typically, as a man, you want to feel as though the woman respects you, honors you, and sexually desires you. You're thinking that this could be so much easier, so why do women have 100 other things that they want from a man? Well, I hate to break it to you, handsome, that's really not the case. We just want to see what you're all about when it comes to life, and I am going to cover this in my 10 ways to attract a woman below. Men miss out on dating women when they have the following 2 false beliefs. False belief number 1, you have to have money. This is the biggest false belief out there known to man. Before you roll your eyes at me, read on so I can break this down for you a bit. I am not saying there aren't any women out there that aren't just attracted to money, because there most certainly are. Does money help status? Sure. But if you don't have the qualities, a well-put-together woman isn't going to put up with your bullshit, and money will only keep her around temporarily. A man who thinks that he has to be rich and buy women things is lacking confidence in himself. A man with healthy self-esteem with money knows his value and worth do not depend on his bank account. When a man tells me that women are only attracted to the money, he usually fits into 2 categories. 1, he's been hurt before. He just came out of a really bad breakup, bad divorce. Or 2, was played by a woman that was a gold digger. Guys, if you have been played by a gold digger, it's because you skipped the part about really getting to know who the woman in front of you was. You just went after her because she was a 10, pretty, with a hot body, and maybe play a game of hard to get. Ding, ding, ding. False belief. 2, you have to be a tall guy. I mean, come on. This is just crazy to me, considering that only 14.5% of men are over 6 ft in the US population. So consider that 49.2% of the human population in the United States are men, and the ratio of single women is even higher. So if the statistics did not convince you, I can let you in on a little secret. A woman in her early 20s might be attracted to a man that's tall and well off. The reason? It's because she is finding out a lot about herself, and typically in America, this is the time during which a woman just likes to have fun. She's exploring new things about herself and her life, and she does not want to settle down yet. She also knows that this is her prime time, and she can basically have any man. The fact that she is not worried about settling down makes her even more attractive. The key here is that women are just intrigued by a man's height, because it does not happen often. In regards to building a sustainable emotional connection with a man, a mentally mature woman does not care about your height. It's about how you view yourself and how you position yourself, which is something we will go over a little further down. This is what attracts women. 3 ways to attract women. Without doing anything. Confidence is an irresistible trait, but it's hard to have when you are not aligned with your purpose. Purpose is having your eye on something that fulfills you, and not letting anyone stand in the way of that. I like to break down the meaning of purpose like this: productive, understanding by, right, picking, of, someone's, excellence. This does not mean that you have to quit your 9 to 5 and start something that fulfills you. No, it means planning and investing time in what fulfills you. What is your passion, and how can you start investing time in it? Finding your purpose can take time, but it requires you to be honest with yourself. Number 2, manners. It's very attractive when you have a sense of pride in the way you treat others. In a woman's mind, this is a direct reflection of your character and future respect for her. So, if both of you are out to dinner and you're being rude to your waiter, then this is a big red flag for us. 3. Stay educated. A woman wants to be able to have conversations with a man that she can exchange with and learn from. She wants a man that will be able to share advice, but also some personal things that he has been taught. This builds a connection and shows a sense of strength and stability in a man. Yes, we get this all from being educated. 4. Humor. When a man can make us laugh, we start to share a special bond with them, and women always want to be around someone that brings happiness to the table. So if you enjoy some playful banter, have fun, and make sure both of you participate. I welcome your comments and questions about how to attract women below. I will answer your questions and share any advice needed. Your comments are always appreciated.